How's it going, everybody? Just want to do a pretty somewhat quick video on some new things I got from Carolina Shooter Supply. They just came in today. Two of the things I got were brand new AK-47 pattern Tactical magazines. These are the newer ones. They're not like the older style where they are kind of like the waffle pattern. These are a lot nicer than the other ones because they're more like a true size of a standard mag. Like, they're not as thick as the other ones, so a lot of people probably were complaining about the thickness of the tactical ones being in some sort of like a tactical vest or anything. Of course, especially one that's meant for ARs, when a standard AK mag is a little stiff as it is, but when you got that tactical one, it makes it really a tight fit. So they kind of redesigned it, I guess, and came out with this one. So it's pretty nice though. Of course, it's all US made, so you got 3 US compliant parts to add if you need for 922R. Again, 30 rounders. So I know they're 20 bucks at Carolina Shooter Supply. I know they're expensive for tactical mags. You can get them before all this crazy stuff happened for like about 10 bucks or so a mag, which is a really good deal. So it's basically double the price. But if you think about it, for what happens if they do ban mags and stuff, you know, at least I got some more to add to what I have. And it's a lot cheaper than some of the other ones. You know, there's other websites trying to sell steel mags for about 30 bucks for surplus ones, and which I generally prefer just for the strength and everything of the mags itself. But for 30 bucks, and then whatever shipping is, that's kind of expensive. So I didn't think, again, it was too bad of a deal. Especially that they're brand new, 20 bucks each, so it is what it is, but whatever. And the other thing is I got a bolt-on muzzle brake for my Saiga. This will not work for your 308 variants or any other ones. The only ones it'll work for is your 223, 7.62x39, and 5.45x39. So it will fit if you have those three. And it's a very tight fit. It just clamps on with the 2 Allen keys screws here, and just a bracket that goes in the back. So you slip it on first, and then you go ahead and set the screws down and tighten it all down. Gun is safety check, by the way, no mag and safety's on. But so you do that, and that's it. It's just really rock solid. It's probably a lot better than your cheaper NC Star ones as far as quality. Of course, this is US made, as a compliant part, so the NC Star ones, you know, I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. This one, I figured the steel is going to be a lot better quality. It's a lot more money too, of course. This one was about 70 bucks. It was a little cheaper. They did have it for like 79 before, but they dropped it down a little bit. But again, I know it's expensive for a muzzle brake, but if you used to get it threaded and do all the work, and who knows, you may be about the same price. So of course it would be better off being threaded for standard threads, but I just didn't feel like waiting a long period of time without my Saiga just to get it threaded. And the other thing is, if you do get it threaded, well, since these Saigas don't have the detent for the muzzle brake, you know, I just didn't like the idea of, you know, what happens, it just comes undone over time with heat and everything when you're shooting. So and of course that would probably be more work and more money to get a new sight post with a detent, because of course that would be the way to go, is to get it threaded and a new detent sight post, or one with a detent in it. So me, I just was impatient, didn't feel like doing all that and spending all that extra money, and so I just went with this. For, you know, it's fine. It just gives it a better look than just not having any muzzle brake, I guess. And it should help out pretty good. But anyways, so it doesn't look like your traditional AK muzzle brake. So the ones on the top right here and these 2 side ones don't really do anything. So really, I think it's more just for looks they did it for. Really, you just got these slots right here on the side. So machining is very nice on it, pretty nice quality. It's not bad. It does add weight though, of course, but if you can handle a little bit of weight on the end of your barrel, then there should be no problem. Unless if you're a weak, strong, or a weak kind of a guy or something, or maybe a female may not like it as much. But I like it. You know, it gives it a little better look, a more finished look than not having anything. So you know, if you want one, check one out. You know, I like it. Of course, haven't shot it yet, or with it. Probably won't anytime soon, just the way with the how hard it is to get ammo right now. So sorry, I won't be able to really do any shooting videos with it anytime soon. But again, if you want to check it out, go ahead for your Saiga rifle. I would recommend it so far. It gives it a little better look and than just having nothing. And you can have at least some sort of a muzzle brake. And I don't think you should have any problems like with the cheaper ones. Again, like I said, because the quality seems much better, and it's not going anywhere, I don't think. And I did check the bore and make sure that it was like it wasn't, the muzzle brake wasn't hanging down a little too much or nothing. It seems like everything's nice and straight, so shouldn't have no problems. Hopefully not. Probably should Loctite the screws, but you know, if you crank down on them, you know, a decent amount, I don't think you should really have to worry too much. If anything, if you notice they were coming loose, just crank it down a little bit and you should be fine. Or if you want to Loctite it, I would, you know, go ahead. But me, I don't think I will. I'm gonna leave it as is for now, unless I notice that there's a problem with it. But so that's just the little video I'm doing. If you have any questions or comments, you know, go ahead and post them. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.